At 10-0 takes on number 15 Jake Berglund. He is a senior at 12-6. At 149, number 6 Max Murin, the senior at 14-3, takes on number 15 Michael Blockus, a senior at 12-3. At 157, number 15 Kobe Seabrecht, the junior at 8-3, takes on number 17 Brayton Lee. At 165, number 7 Patrick Kennedy, sophomore at 13-2, takes on Cale Carlson, a junior at 10-5. At 174 pounds, Aiden Riggins, a freshman at 11-4, takes on Bailey O'Reilly, a senior at 13-3. At 184, Drake Rhodes, a freshman at 5-4, takes on number 10 Isaiah Salazar, junior at 14-1. At 197, number 7 Jacob Warner, a senior at 11-3, takes on number 28 Michael Foy, a senior at 12-7. And at heavyweight, number 3 Tony Cassiope, the senior at 16-1, takes on number 32 Garrett Joels, the senior at 11-10. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels, Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. One more quick time out, and we will be back with wrestling action. It is the border brawl between Iowa and Minnesota, live from the Maturi Pavilion, right next door to the barn in Williams Arena in downtown Minneapolis. Back with more Hawkeye Wrestling right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
I want to go on the best game day beer run ever.
New route. Local craft cellar in Cedar Rapids.
Let's go.
For the best selection of craft beer, wine, and spirits, the correct route is Local Craft Cellar. At Local Craft Cellar, find the drink of your choice and the unique items you won't find anywhere else. Plus, local Iowa specialties like your favorite Edgewood Locker brats.
You've reached your destination.
7085 Z Avenue Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Local Craft Cellar, Eastern Iowa's best selection of craft beer. Please drink responsibly.
Altorfer Rents, the cat rental store, has everything your project requires in a single convenient place. Altorfer Rents offers the full line of cat equipment and work tools, as well as products from leading manufacturers like Genie, Vermeer, Solaire, Honda, and many others. Cat certified techs make sure every piece of equipment is ready to work when you are. From a single rental to a long-term solution, Altorfer Rents offers versatility across every phase of your project. Plus, take advantage of massive savings during our Altorfer Rents Fleet Fresh Up sale happening right now. Start 2023 with the products you need for a price you'll love. Huge deals on products like scissor lifts, portable generators, utility vehicles, and select cat equipment, all at unbeatable prices. Want to see what's for sale? Check out our website to find the latest products. Hurry, because once they're gone, they're gone. Ready to get started? Visit altorfer.com/deals/fleet to check out these deals.
I'm in an area called Trade Integration at Pioneer. So what's the trade being integrated? The Enlist E3 trade for soybeans. And what's it being integrated with? That's the big news. The Enlist E3 trade is now integrated with Pioneer's own exclusive and elite genetics. They're called Pioneer Brand A-Series Enlist E3 soybeans. And there are no other soybeans like it on the market. Pioneer Brand A-Series Enlist E3 soybeans, like no other.
This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling on AM 800 KXIC Iowa City.
National anthem in the books, ready for starting lineups. Gable Steveson led the Gophers out of their locker room to a raucous applause here from this crowd in Maturi Pavilion. It's kind of funny, I heard several people on social media asking if this was going to be Steveson's return. He was going to come back and wrestle. I said no, there's no way. He would love to. I think he technically could, but no, he's not.
He'd be good enough to, I tell you that. But this place is full. There's still people. I'm looking outside. There is still a long line out there of people waiting to get in here. And this place is full. They've sold tickets all the way up to the rafters. I don't know if it's sold out or not, but it's got to be close to be sold out. I know that this is a big duel. It's a lot of people come in here to, even if you're Minnesota fans, to see the likes of someone like Spencer Lee. I know a lot of people are dialing in all over. I got some good friends of mine that are up in the Lake of the Woods, out 20 miles out on the ice. You got McClure up there, and Hayes and Cleese, and tuning in, listening to us on the radio. I think that's a first that we've ever had ice Guys out on the ice, we out on the ice listening to us.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
We've had the beach. We've had, in their car in the middle of nowhere, but
The-
out on the lake doing some ice fishing.
The privilege of internet and iHeartRadio.
That's
You got to
right.
love it. Now people can listen from anywhere and everywhere. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here in this dual meet tonight. Like we mentioned earlier, some unfamiliar faces going to be towing the line here tonight. And going to be interesting to see what happens. And this Minnesota team was really scrappy against Illinois, and they had a lot of upsets in that match. And Illinois was not ready to wrestle. We better be ready to wrestle. Marquee match of the night really is coming at 125 pounds right out of the gate. Spencer Lee takes on another highly quality opponent in Patrick McKee, ranked number 6th. And if everybody remembers Patrick McKee, I think the last 2 years he's lost like the first round of nationals and battled all the way back for 3rd last year for sure.
Yeah.
With a lot of pins. He is a pinner. He's a gamer. So it'll be interesting to see Spencer Lee right out of the gate, but Spencer looks focused and ready to go as always. Man on a mission as of lately is Spencer Lee.
Test after test and field after field, we're tougher on our corn hybrids than ever before. Pioneer brand corn hybrids are field proven and ready for yours. Talk with your local Pioneer sales representative to learn more. Penn State defeats Ohio State 29-9 tonight. Ohio State with a fall at 125 and a decision at 149.
Penn State is just rolling. They're rolling over everybody. Here comes Spencer. Even Spencer got cheers from the crowd here. It's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what happens. Spencer knows McKee, knows he has to respect him.
Pinned him in just under 2 minutes back in 2021. If you remember, McKee had 3 or 4 really close matches with Drake Ayala last year. Shake hands. Right away, McKee coming across, hand right into Spencer's face.
Keep backing up a lot right away out of the gate. Spencer coming across with some heavy hammers with his right hand. He headed inside single right here, and he cuts off. Almost had that far ankle, but lost it. Right on the edge. See if he can finish this. Now he's up around the waist. Wizard here by McKee here. And McKee trying to push Spencer out of bounds. Looks like he's going to do so. Oh, no, Spencer. Now McKee's got her foot. There's a
stalemate.
Potentially dangerous right there. They're going to go back to the center. That was good by Spencer right there. Good attack. Good defense by McKee, too. McKee really trying to step away, circle away, back up. Spencer doing a good job stalking him. There's a shot to the opposite side. Now he's in on McKee's right leg, head of the outside shot. McKee draped around him, grabbing his leg. He's coming up. Now he's trying to cradle Spencer up. Now he's trying to whip Spencer over here, but Spencer's up on his feet. That's the thing about McKee. Just stuff just like that right there. We're in deep on a shot right there in good position, and then McKee turns it into his own offense, and he's always looking for the fall.
Go out
These
of bounds,
referees got to be thinking. I was just going to say, they got to be looking at stalling right there. That was a good call by the referee. Great call by the referee. We were just talking about that on the way up here today, Stephen, that these referees need to start calling stalling a lot more often on both sides. Even if both guys aren't doing it, I think call them both for stalling. But they need to start making calls in the first period, not in the last period, 30 seconds to go, but in the first period right out of the gate to promote some better wrestling. I mean, McKee hasn't done anything in this match so far. And even though he just got called for stalling, he's still standing around just kind of waiting for Spencer to come at him, and Spencer has been coming at him.
Spencer trying a 2-on-1 there, but McKee clears out of it. Approaching 1:10 to go here in the first period. No score at 125 pounds. Spencer trying to get to that carry again. Head to the outside. Cuts off a lot quicker this time and steps over for the 2.
McKee kind of bailed there that time.
Spencer levering the left triceps. McKee trying to keep that hand out wide. Spencer pulls that arm back. Keeping those hips flat. Throws that chicken wing in. Hops over to the opposite side. See if he can find a wrist. Now seeing if he can get that arm trapped up underneath. Does. Tilts him up over. So 30 seconds left. Spencer will give himself a 6-0 lead. Comes out front. Seeing if he can adjust with that wing, but McKee able to slip that arm out. Spencer chops back behind it. Now lets go of it. They go out of bounds, head back to the center with 24 on the clock.
You know, that referee was down there looking at that shoulder with that chicken wing right away, watching it intently of how he was doing that. I noticed that right away. And Terry Brand's the one that got up and started yelling at the referee. He told him to get on the other side so you start to count for near fall instead of worrying about that shoulder so much, because he's not doing anything illegal with that shoulder. Nothing potentially dangerous there. Pissing me off that's what's, same thing at Penn State. Now McKee out for a 1-point escape.
As Spencer was trying to get that arm, he was just able to roll through. McKee kind of looks at the referee as he thought Spencer hit him in the face. Spencer's like, you've hit me in the face like 5 times already. Let's just wrestle. First period comes to an end. Spencer on top, 6-1.
With 43 seconds built towards his riding time, McKee's going to defer his choice to Spencer. Spencer's going to go...
He's going to go down.
Down. This is good for Spencer. He hasn't been pushed past the first period a whole lot against a really good quality opponent. It's going to be a good test for him. See how his conditioning holds up here right out of the gate off of a 1-hour weigh-in. And I think that's probably, honestly, the strategy of McKee is just try and stay away from him, try to make this match last as long as he possibly can, get Spencer tired, and then sneak something in on him and try and put him to his back.
Spencer works up to his feet in a tripod right now. Trying to get that hand control. Does. Gets the escape. Makes it 7-1 now. Minute 40 to go. Second period. McKee from a non-tie keeps tapping Spencer's head. Spencer trying to be cautious as he comes across.
Well, Spencer's really shut down his offense here ever since McKee got that escape and he got a 6-1 lead. Now he's kind of waiting for McKee to come at him a little bit. So interesting that McKee's not coming at him, but that's exactly what Spencer's done. He got that takedown, he got his lead, and now he's just kind of hanging out, and no sense in him burning up a bunch of extra energy here. And he's kind of like, McKee, okay, you want to stand around and do nothing? I'll just stand around and do nothing with you now.
55 on the clock, second period. 7-1 is the lead for Spencer Lee. It will be McKee's choice in the third period. Stop it for locked fingers. There McKee comes across right off the whistle into a collar tie.
Be interested to see what McKee chooses in the third period. Neutral or top. Or I'm sorry, down.
Inside of 30 on the clock, second period. Collar tie on the right side for Spencer.
Now the guy really doing anything here in the second period. Absolutely nothing from either guy. Just doing a little bit of hand fight, but not even a half shot between the two of them here in the second period. Just kind of trying to snap each other, and that's it. So it'll be McKee's choice. Spencer leads his 7-1. He chooses neutral.
Well, we need at least another one from Spencer here to get to that major decision.
Yeah, we do. We might need that extra point, too, for this dual meet. This is very important.
Spencer with that left-handed collar tie. Key clears out, comes across, gets to Spencer's leg. Spencer doing the splits, getting that whizzer in. Key trying to come up over the head. Now elevates that leg. Spencer reaches back, trying to somersault through. Key trying to hold him there. Now Spencer gets back over to his belly, trying to get the Key draped up over his back. Seeing if he can come through the back door here. Spencer trying to crawl back inbounds a little bit. Swimming through the legs, trying to turn into McKee. Now they're going to stalemate it. Minute 12 on the clock.
Spencer's very slow at getting up. Spencer just kind of hanging out in the center. McKee standing straight up and down, circling. Comes across hard here.
Minute to go.
Spencer slow at moving his feet.
Yeah.
He was slow at moving his feet when McKee hit that shot on us earlier. Just got to keep moving your feet, kid.
Minnesota bench wanting a stall call, but again, McKee just kind of hand fighting, but not doing a lot of attacking.
No, and then he didn't give us a stall call in the first period when he wasn't doing anything. I mean, we got a stall call, but it was because he didn't circle back in on the edge. It wasn't because he wasn't doing anything at all in the first period.
20 seconds to go. Key comes across to underhook. Spencer clears out of that. There's McKee, a nice deep double leg. Spencer throws the whizzer in as they're going down, though. He tried to get up over the head.
He tried a headlocking right there as Spencer stood up. There's Spencer in on a shot on McKee now.
Dumps him over.
Almost had him taken down. Didn't do it.
7-1 will be the final score. Puts the Hawkeyes on top by a score of 3-0. Looks like that is Teskey coming out, isn't it? Yeah, that is Brody. Teskey taking on Jake Gliva. Gliva lost in the dual meet last year to DeSantos 7-5. Schriever actually majored him a couple years ago in an extra match.
Well, I thought it for sure was going to be Schriever when he came out. Schriever was warming up really hard, and Teskey wasn't. So I thought for sure Schriever was the guy coming out to wrestle, but maybe since Spencer didn't get a major decision or nothing, no extra bonus points there, knowing that we don't have some starters coming out later on in this dual meet, they're going to put Teskey out there. We'll see. This Nago, or Jake Gilva, sorry. Inner Grove Heights, Minnesota, redshirt senior. Teskey coming off a tough loss to Penn State's RBY. Ended up getting pinned at the very end of that match off of a shot of his. Kind of left his feet behind and circled, turned into him and locked up. RBY was able to lock up a cradle. Both guys just doing a lot of hand fight. Nothing too exciting going on yet here in this match. A little low shot right there, attempt by Teskey. It's interesting. I always watch guys how they warm up and stuff, and when they're coming up next. And Real Woods already has all of his warm-up stuff off and his headgear on and snapped, ready to go right now. Usually it's not until about late in the third period does you see someone take all their stuff off. But he does that all the time. Max Meaner doing some sprints back there. About a minute and 20 to go here in the first period between Gilva and Teskey. Neither guy has done anything. Hasn't really taken a shot. Teskey's lowered his elevation a couple of times. Spencer Lee was definitely tired after that match with McKee. Even after the match was over, there's Teskey in on a single, so switched off to a double. Gilva gets his legs back. Now we come up into a body lock, but Gilva still on his knees with his legs all the way back, and there's going to be a stalemate. That was a good push for Spencer Lee. Gets a good quality opponent in McKee, Patrick McKee. Nice snap right there by Teskey. There's an ankle pick attempt by Teskey. Gilva with the over-under situation on Teskey. A deep right underhook in on Teskey. Teskey able to clear out of that. 25 seconds go. Teskey takes a shot from a ways away right there. He's in on the leg. But Gilva again with his legs back, way back. Teskey trying to come up to his feet. Gilva trying to get a go behind Teskey. Does a great job. Squares up with him. Does not give up the two there. And that's how that first period is going to end 0-0. Teske hit 2 or 3 shots there to Gilva's none.
Teske's choice. He'll start down to begin the second.
Gilva. I'm saying Gilva. It's Galiva.
Galiva stops over to the right side. Teske up to his feet, hits a standing switch. Almost
trying to
gets
get
that hand control.
He
So
doesn't
switch
do
the
it.
other way.
Galiva
Out of
pushes
bounds.
him out as they go out of bounds. Teske, good work by Teske on the bottom there, though. A really good job moving.
Restart. Galiva again around on that right side. Teske, tripod up to his feet. Tries hitting a roll through there. Scoots the hips away. Trying to scoot out here, looking for that hand control. Galiva pulls him back, almost looking for some near falls. Working a near wrist. Teske had that hand control momentarily, got to his feet, hand control again, rolls him through as they go out of bounds. No points awarded yet.
Teske doing a lot of the right things, just not able to do it in bounds in the center.
.41 seconds built towards riding time for Galiva. Caution on Teske starting early. Brody again working into that tripod. Galiva bumps him back forward. Working a near wrist. Teske reaching through, grabbing a leg there. Now stands up and gets out for the escape. That'll make it 1-0 in favor of Teske. Got out just before the riding time. Tight right-handed collar. Brody got caught adjusting his headgear, and Galiva dives in on a shot. He's got Brody draped up over the back.
Literally reached up to adjust our headgear, and as soon as we did that, Galiva got in on a deep on a shot right there. Now we're draped over the top of him and over the back of him. 30 seconds to go here in the second period.
Galiva tries stacking us up. Brody showing some good hips here still. Reaches back, dives over, grabs Galiva's leg. Now they're going to stalemate it, 22 on the clock.
Good wrestling right there by Teske. Dodged a bullet, that's for sure.
Brody, half attempt there. Gets Galiva reacting a little bit. Comes back up into that collar tie.
Galiva looking up at the clock, seeing there's very little time left.
And it will be a 1-0 lead for Teske as we go to the third. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, voted best of the area for the 10th consecutive year, proudly supports Hawkeye Wrestling. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets in Iowa City. Galiva starts down to begin the period. Works up to his feet. Teske brings him back down into a sit-out. Galiva trying to peel those hands free. Teske comes around on the side. Trips him back down, capping that near ankle. Galiva back into that tripod. Teske riding on the left side. Galiva to his feet. Now out for the escape. Teske actually stumbled, fell. Galiva comes in, gets to a shot, missed on the one leg, got to the other, and then cuts across and gets the 2 takedown.
I almost looked right there that Teske got hurt a little bit. Something had happened.
He stood up and fell back and did a backwards somersault.
Yeah, something happened right there, and he did not look. Looked like something tweaked right there. I don't know if it was his knee or what, but he stood up and, like you said, he fell backwards, and Galiva got in on a shot and was able to take us down. And we didn't defend it well at all. But just like that, we're out for 1 point escape. And he
For the riding time, too.
Yeah, that was good.
Again, flat-footed. Galiva dives in, gets to our leg again. He's not really setting anything up right there, Mark. He's just diving in. Teske comes through, though, grabbing both ankles. See if he can stack him up here. Looking for that potential dangerous, neutral danger. Should be counting it. Rolled all the way through. Gliva hanging on to our foot. Stalemate it. 47 on the clock. Gliva of Minnesota, a 3-2 lead on Iowa's Brody Teske. Hawks lead 3-0 in the team score.
$40 seconds to go. We need this one here bad, Steven. Come on, Teske. He hasn't gotten deep in on a shot or to the leg of Gliva this entire match.
All right, hits a sweep. Misdirection goes back the other way. Gliva into a front headlock. Teske clears out of that. 15 seconds remain. There's an ankle pick.
Nice, nice job, Brody Teske. Give him the two!
My
Jimmy Christmas!
Brody keeping a toe inbounds with 6 seconds left. They're going to just ride this out right on the very edge of the mat. Brody Teske digs deep and gets the victory by a score of 4-3. Puts the Hawks on top by a score of 6-0.
That was gutsy. That was unbelievably gutsy of Brody Teske right there. Great shot, great finish. And that referee should have his license taken away for that.
2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more from the Maturi Pavilion. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
I'm in an area called Trade Integration at Pioneer. So what's the trade being integrated? The Enlist E3 trade for soybeans. And what's it being integrated with? That's the big news. The Enlist E3 trait is now integrated with Pioneer's own exclusive and elite genetics. They're called Pioneer Brand A-Series Enlist E3 soybeans. And there are no other soybeans like it on the market. Pioneer Brand A-Series Enlist E3 soybeans, like no other.
Altorfer Rents, the cat rental store, has everything your project requires in a single convenient place. Altorfer Rents offers the full line of cat equipment and work tools, as well as products from leading manufacturers like Genie, Vermeer, Solaire, Honda, and many others. Cat certified techs make sure every piece of equipment is ready to work when you are. From a single rental to a long-term solution, Altorfer Rents offers versatility across every phase of your project. Plus, take advantage of massive savings during our Altorfer Rents Fleet Fresh Up sale happening right now. Start 2023 with the products you need for a price you'll love. Huge deals on products like scissor lifts, portable generators, utility vehicles, and select cat equipment, all at unbeatable prices. Want to see what's for sale? Check out our website to find the latest products. Hurry, because once they're gone, they're gone. Ready to get started? Visit altorfer.com/deals/fleet to check out these deals.
We're all looking for ways to fight inflation. Choosing Monica's can help. Their portions are big, so you can share your meal with someone in your group and still get plenty. Or just take your leftovers home for a free meal tomorrow. Also, you can always order off the specials menu. Every day there are 2 items on special. And always take advantage of free bread and soft drink refills and happy hour on weekdays. Monica's, a great way to fight inflation.
This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling on AM 800 KXIC Iowa City.
Back in Minneapolis, Maturi Pavilion, Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside. Hawks lead by a score of 6-0, 2 matches in. Getting ready for Real Woods taking on Jake Berglund. Back to that Brody Teske match, Mark. I mean, don't know for sure. Looked like something maybe got tweaked. He got taken down. But you know what? He gutted it out. He figured out how to get an escape, got to his feet, fought off another shot attempt, and then set something up with short time left. I mean, he'd hit a couple of different attempts, couldn't get to the legs, so what's he do? He goes ankle pick. Takes him down, lassos up both of the legs. Took the referee an extra 2 or 3 seconds to give him the 2, but able to get that win and hang on for a 4-3 victory.
Great shot, quick finish. Those wide ankle picks, knee picks, lassoing up both ankles. Those are the shots you hit on the edge of the mats and with little time left because it's quick finishes. Really, really well done by Brody Teske there when he needed it the most.
141, Woods and Berglund. Berglund's had kind of a strange season. He lost to 21, Carter Young of Oklahoma State. Comes back and beats number 7, Drogenmuller of North Dakota State. He's lost to number 4, Hart of Missouri, number 13, Tal Shahar, and number 5, Hardy. But then he knocked off by a major decision Pacino, who was ranked number 9 from Illinois last weekend. So it's kind of a up and down kind of guy. Real Woods.
Nice shot right there by Woods. big, heavy hand to the right, and then shot with the left hand. Didn't get it. Now Woods has double unders, jacking Berglund up, coming at him hard. Woods always comes out so hard. Same thing against Bartlett last week against Penn State. He came out so hard to work, had it incredibly hard to get that takedown.
Coming across in a 2-on-1 now. He had those double unders, tried jacking him up, looked to throw him by. They went all the way to the edge. Berglund squared back in, but Woods kept the hands on him into that 2-on-1. Now they blow a stalemate. Back to the center, 32 off the clock. There's more action in that first 30 seconds than we've seen in some matches this season.
Mm-hmm. Woods always comes out hard, trying to get that first takedown. That's what it's about. At least, don't wait till the end. Go at the very beginning. And Woods just needs to work on trying to continue to keep going as the match goes on after he gets his lead. But right now he's still working that 2-on-1 on Berglund, trying to pull him down to the mat with it.
Berglund hanging on to our right elbow with his left hand. Woods still that 2-on-1. Head on the opposite side, though. Berglund reaches up into a collar tie. Woods goes into a duck attempt, into a high crotch. Trying to get to the legs. I'll see if this is one where if Berglund was up 3-1 with 30 seconds left, probably would have got called for stalling by now.
100%. No doubt about it.
But since it's the first minute and a half of the period, there's another shot.
Shot by Woods, deep, right on the edge here, trying to finish in. He cut off to a double, sucks him in. There's two. Nice job. Great job right there by Real Woods, sucking that double leg in and finishing in bounds. Yeah. That showed a lot of horsepower right there.
Well, again, so many times with the double, you want to just drive through and just plant the guy, but he was right at the edge, so he basically lassoed him up and then just horsepowered and picked him up. Throwing that seatbelt in on the left side. Trying to find a wrist or an arm. Levering the right triceps. Berglund, waist up is out of bounds. Waist down in. Woods keeping that left arm in tight. There's a stall call on Berglund. Woods now gets that wrist trap. Berglund trying to pull it out of there. Now they're going to say stalemate out of bounds. Head back to the center. Tape on Woods' hand came off, so he throws it over to the Hawkeye bench. Berglund gets reset. 28 seconds to go, first period. 2-0 is the lead for Woods. He's got 45 and counting of riding time.
Berglund just went straight down. I mean, we put some pressure into him, but not that much pressure. He just went straight to the mat on purpose to try and defend this tilt, barm tilt, chicken wing tilt that he's been doing, and he's mastering from Spencer.
Woods trying to pull that right arm back. Berglund built back up to his base. As he does, chop him down, flatten him out. Period comes to an end. 2-0 is the lead for Woods. He's at 1:13 of riding time. Berglund defers his choice. Woods is going to choose down. He thought about going top. Looks over to the bench. Tom and Terry are like, no, you go down. Get a point.
I think he was saying top, and they looked over at him and he said, I'm just messing with you. I'm going down.
Worked up to his feet, gets bumped back down, bounces right back up. Hand control out for the escape. Hits
nice
the head.
Shot.
Back into a shot. Couldn't finish it. Reshot attempt there by Berglund. We're able to keep the legs back, though. Come back across into that collar tie.
Get another one in this period. Real Woods. He's up 3-1 right now, or 3-0 right now.
Berglund swipes at the leg. Woods sprawls back. Real taps the head, swipes at that leg himself. Trying to get to that 2-on-1. Berglund pushing the head away. Real lets go of it. Drops down to his knees, looking for that attempt, but Berglund keeps the hands down.
Real did a great job coming up off the bottom, getting out. He still holds his riding time at 1:07. Now he's in a nice heads the inside single here. Berglund draped over the back of him.
Hanging on to our ankle. We're sitting back into him, trying to peel that ankle free. Does. Trying to turn back in. Comes through the back door for the 2 takedown.
Nice finish. Good job right there by Real Woods. See how he straightened his own legs to take away him hanging on to his ankles, kept his hands on Berglund's legs, but then just extended his legs and straightened them. Great wrestling right there. Now we're back in the top position where we feel strong against Berglund. Berglund has no defense for us down there.
Trying to get that wrist trapped underneath. Does. Rolls him through.
And there's the near fall. He got 1 count.
Felt like at least 2. Comes back up. Hip tilt. Referee takes a while to get back over to the position to see the near falls.
Well, he kind of ran around the long way.
Yeah.
He took the long way around to run back there. That was just a regular straight-up hip tilt right there. It could be interesting to see Berglund if he chooses down here or not.
5-0 is the lead for Woods. 6-0 with the riding time. Berglund's going to go neutral.
That was a good job by Real Woods extending his lead there in that second period. He went from 3-0 to 5-0, and he went from 107 riding time to 155 riding time. It was a good second period, good first and second period by Real Woods. Get another takedown here and ride him out, and that'll get us the major. Hopefully them coaches down there yelling, we need one more here. One more. One more and a ride.
All right, hand up on the collar again. Berglund staying in there with his collar of his own.
Come on, Real. You got to push it here, kid. You got to get one more. This is what we were talking about. You got to go after one more. There's a nice shot. Berglund got his leg back, though.
Come up with the underhook. Get those double unders again. Throw it by.
Nice.
Get around behind him. Pick him up.
Keep
put him down. Now we do.
Nice.
Put him down for the 2.
Great job, Real. Good job, Real.
Now Woods working again on that right arm. Berglund up on his elbows at least this time. Trying to build his base. Woods trying to get that seatbelt thrown in tight. All the way around on the side, reaching to the far wrist. Berglund builds his base. As he does, we drive him forward, trying to throw that wing in, looking for that hip tilt. But again, Berglund pulls that arm out wide. Throws that base in.
Berglund building a base now, coming off of his belly.
Woods has been wanting him to, though, just because once he does, that gives him a little more leverage, a little more real estate to work with. Now it looks like he's got that arm trapped up under there, seeing if he can force this over.
He's trying to get the wrist. He can't get the wrist. Now Berglund up to his feet.
13 seconds left. Can't let him out here.
You can take a stall call, too.
There he does, pull him back down. Berglund back up to his feet. Turns square. They go out of bounds with 4 seconds left. They think it's 1. The refs are going to talk about it. They do give it to him. Just 4 seconds left. Woods seeing if he should challenge it or not.
Well, he lost the major.
8-1 will be the final score in favor of Woods. Hawks up 9-0. Win some sweet seats for the National College Basketball Tournament in Des Moines or a Minnesota Timberwolves game in Minneapolis. Enter non-winning Money Madness or tripler scratch tickets in the VIP Club. Find more info at ialottery.com. 149 pounds, Max Murin for the Hawkeyes takes on number 15, Michael Blockus, senior with a 12-3 record.
He's tough. It's going to be a tough, hard-fought match here.
Murin has defeated him 3 times, 8-0, 5-1, 3-1.
Yeah, the last couple matches, they keep getting closer and closer.
Blockus out of Cresco, Iowa.
Originally went to UNI out of high school, then transferred up here to Gopherland.
Underway here, Blockus off the whistle, takes a couple steps back, then tries diving in for a shot from a non-tie, but Murin kept the hands down. Snap clears the hold. Max circling, trying to come back in. Gets his hands on him. Over his career for Murin, Mark, it's been, you've got some good stuff, just trust it and use it.
You can usually get that double somewhere along the line in that match. The other night against Penn State, he hit a beautiful low single double right at both ankles. Beautiful, beautiful shot. for a quick 2-point takedown. But took him a while to get there, though. This block he's no slouch.
He took Yaya Thomas to tiebreakers. Lost there.
Most people are going to lose against Yaya in a tiebreaker. You can't mess around with a guy like Yaya Thomas that's so athletic, and that's like that's what Yaya wants. He wants his matches to come down to, a tiebreaker, one shot. There's a shot by Mir right there. Didn't get it. Sprawls back, has us in a front headlock now. Stalemate.
Minute and a half to go here. First period. No score at 149 pounds. Hawks lead 9-0. 7-1, 4-3, 8-1 the victories.
Mir coming out hard. He's coming across. He's getting after Blockus. So far in all of our matches, we've come out in the first period much more aggressive than Minnesota. Just have not been able to capitalize on a whole lot of first period points, but we've been coming out and attacking and trying to get them. A lot more so than Minnesota. Minnesota didn't even have a shot. I don't know if Minnesota's had a shot in any of their matches in the first period so far in 3 matches. There's one.
Blockus in pretty deep. Murin stuffed the head. Blockus cuts off to the single, tries to limp armor out. Murin trying to dive through. Blockus gets the takedown, almost got us to his back. He's got that arm Turk in. Murin scooting the hips back. And up to his feet, out for the escape. Make it 2-1 now in favor of Blockus. Based on the scores, that's the first time that Blockus has ever taken Murin down.
That was a good shot. Murin tried to roll through, trying to get out there, and wasn't able to do it. Blockus is able to hold on. Blockus is going to take a 2-1 lead going into the second period here. First time we've trailed in this dual meet.
Blood on the mat, it looks like. Trainer Jesse Donenworth out. Looks like bloody nose or a cut lip for Murin. Main Street Sweets been serving great ice cream and food in the heart of downtown West Branch for over 10 years, offering great burgers, tenderloins, cheese balls, and more, along with many awesome ice cream treats. Order online, call ahead, or stop in to visit Main Street Sweets, owned and operated by my wife Jessica and me, on the web at mainstreetsweetswb.com. Murin's going to defer his choice. Blockus will start down to begin the second. Blockus for Minnesota, a 2-1 lead. Blockus right away up to his feet. Hand control out for the escape. Blockus leads 3-1 now. Aaron getting his hands on him. Blockus comes across, throws an underhook, tries to get to the far knee off of that. Murin keeps the legs back, though. Now Murin drops
nice.
There's
that double. There's that double.
Almost held him on his back there, but...
Man, what a shot right there by Max Murin. Blew right through Blockus.
I mean, that really looked like they were just drilling. As deep as he hit that and just drove him straight down to his back.
So explosive.
Blockus working up to his feet. Murin tries to drop between the crotch. Picks him up, drives him down. They go out of bounds, head back to the center. Minute 3 to go here in the second. Tied up at 3. Riding time 18 seconds and counting for Murin.
Got to ride him tough here. Ride him tough, Murin.
Max maybe got away with a false start right there. Blockus into that tripod. Gets his hand control and out for the escape. Blockus leads 4-3 now with 45 seconds left in the second. Max fake into a front headlock. Blockus, though, able to stay square.
Max continuing to wrestle here. There's another shot by Max right there.
Double cuts off, head to the inside single. Gets his hands locked right on the edge, though.
Look at him trying to dig out of bounds.
Mirren unable to hang on to that leg. Blockus kicks out, circles back in. Will be Max's choice in the third period.
Max wrestling hard in this match. Another nice snap by Max right there. Second period comes to an end. Minnesota leads this one 4-3.
Mirren's choice, he'll start down. He's got 30 seconds towards his riding time.
3 decisions in a row for the Hawks so far. They're up 9-0 after 3 matches.
There's a false start on Blockus. Didn't touch the elbow. Max right away up to his feet. Blockus drops down to our ankle. Max trying to kick away. Blockus gets back up over the hips. Max stands right back up, reaching back, trying to peel those hands. Blockus around on the left side, trying to drop down. Max drops the hips, squares up, gets out for the escape. Tied up at 4. Riding time not a factor. 1:40 to go in the third.
Told you these matches just keep getting closer and closer, Steven, between these two. Good match so far. Obviously, Mirren's been on the attack way more. There's another shot by Mirren. Cuts off to a double.
For the 2.
Nice job by Max Mirren. Great job, Max Mirren. Hit a head of the outside single to the left leg of Blockus and then cut off to a double. Man, and I like how he didn't wait till like 30 seconds left to go.
Oh, and then he was about ready to let Blockus out for the escape. Blockus switched back in and gets the reversal to tie it up at 6.
We get escape here. We're good. We're good. There we go.
7-6 now. So 7-6 instead of 6-5. Then Blockus dives for a shot. We sprawl back. Front head, try to get a go behind, looking for that cradle, locking in.
We got locked up. Now we got to break him down to his hip.
And he does for the 2.
Yes.
Now let's see if he can run it over.
Yes!
He does. Max Mirren gets near falls. Oh, he lost the cradle. They're going to challenge that. I don't know why. He's going to get 2 near falls. That's going to make it 11-6. I don't know what Agam is going to challenge.
I think he's going to challenge that they were out of bounds, but I didn't see it. His foot stayed. Mirren's kept his foot in bounds the whole time.
Great job by Max as
that's
Blockus
awesome.
Came in for a shot from a ways away, and Max sprawled back. And there's that short offense we talk about all the time. Front head, he didn't just squeeze and hold. He was using that, looking for something, trying to make something happen.
100%. He got that front headline. He almost did it earlier on in the match, too. But that time he was hitting that go-behind. Blockus went to square up, and we locked up that cradle tight. And he smelled blood, and he went for it. Max, he's I tell you what, just like in his shots, when he gets in deep, man, he sucks them in and he finishes. And now he was going to finish that front head, too. He finished it for the 2, got him broken down on his hip, and then ran him over. It did not look like to me he was out of bounds at all. His foot never went out of bounds.
Well, they just said they're challenging that the hip never hit. Well,
even if the hip never hit, he ran him over to his back.
Got near falls out of it.
I don't know what their challenge. This is a terrible challenge on Agam's part, in my opinion here.
I think I would almost like to see something along the lines of the freestyle rules, where if you challenge and you lose it, you lose a point. Like the other person gets a point. I don't know. That's just me. Just so that you avoid some of these silly challenges that make no sense. It is confirmed. So 2 takedown, 2 near falls. So that'll make it 11-6 Mirren with 30 seconds to go.
Let's make sure they gave him his near fall. They just issued the 2, but they didn't give him issue the near fall. But
yeah, the score's right now at 11-6.
That was a dull false start on Mirren there. He even knew he was buzzing. He stopped wrestling. They just let him kept going. Block is up to his feet right now.
11-7. Now watch, Mirren's going to get hit for stalling. Oh, Max takes a shot though.
Now look at how hard Blockus is coming at us. I'd like to see someone wrestle like this out of the gate. That's what Real Woods does right out of the gate.
Yeah. Blockus in on a shot, trying to cut off to a double here, Max. Reaching down, trying to grab a leg. Short time. Now Max trying to hip in, see if he can turn this to his own offense. Cannot. But he will win by a score of 11-7. That'll put the Hawkeyes on top by a score of 12-0. Score big savings. Shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. Hy-Vee, proud to support Hawkeye Wrestling. Back with 157 pounds right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
I'm in an area called Trade Integration at Pioneer. So what's the trade being integrated? The Enlist E3 trade for soybeans. And what's it being integrated with? Ah, that's the big news. The Enlist E3 trait is now integrated with Pioneer's own exclusive and elite genetics. They're called Pioneer Brand A-Series Enlist E3 soybeans. And there are no other soybeans like it on the market. Pioneer Brand A-Series Enlist E3 soybeans, like no other.
We're all looking for ways to fight inflation. Choosing Monica's can help. Their portions are big, so you can share your meal with someone in your group and still get plenty. Or just take your leftovers home for a free meal tomorrow. Also, you can always order off the specials menu. Every day there are 2 items on special. And always take advantage of free bread and soft drink refills and happy hour on weekdays. Monica's, a great way to fight inflation.
Stock up on your big game essentials with Local Craft Cellar. Local Craft Cellar in Cedar Rapids is your one-stop shop, offering Eastern Iowa's best selection of craft beer, wine, and spirits, plus Edgewood locker meats and a wide variety of Iowa-made products. At Local Craft Cellar, they have the stuff you won't find anywhere else. Stop by today at 7085 C Avenue Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Again, that's 7085 C Avenue Northeast. Please drink responsibly.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling on AM 800 KXIC Iowa City.
Welcome back to the Maturi Pavilion in Minneapolis. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside as we get ready for 157 pounds. Hawks on top by a score of 12-0. Kobe Siebrecht coming out to take on Brayton Lee. Senior with a 4-6 record. If I remember correct, Mark, wasn't Lee ranked like towards the top of the polls early in the year?
Yeah, like 5th or something, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the top 10, if not the top 5. He's lost to everybody he's lost to has been ranked. Number 10, Caden Giefeller. Number 7, Franek of North Dakota State. Number 9, Chumbley of Northwestern. He lost to number 1, Peyton Robb of Nebraska. He lost to number 23, Chase Saldate of Michigan State. And he lost to number 3, Kendall Coleman. All been close matches, but
we'll see who comes out tonight. He did not wrestle against Illinois. That's Lee, though.
Yep, that's Brayton Lee. Kobe Siebrecht, that close 3-2 loss against Haynes of Penn State last weekend.
Brayton Lee has got really, really good hips, really good defense, but he also likes to mix it up, upper body sometimes too. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this matchup. These two have never wrestled before.
Siebrecht comes across,
double
body
unders.
lock, and puts him to his back. Only held him there for a 1 count, but gets the 2-point takedown.
A little bit of
Kobe
height,
wanted that right there.
A little bit of height advantage right there, and that helped Siebrecht. And I tell you what, Siebrecht came under those double unders and jacked up Brayton Lee, and he was not letting him go. He really muscled and picked him up. He wanted it, like you said. That was great wrestling. Way to come out, Kobe Siebrecht.
There he picks him up and throws him back to the mat as Lee had gotten to his feet. Lee working hard trying to get out from underneath, but Kobe doing a good job. Rides him over to the edge. They slide out of bounds, head back to the center. 2:18 to go. Siebrecht leading 2-0, 27 towards his riding time. Kobe trying to get that forward pressure as Lee up on a knee. Trying to get his hand control into a tripod. Siebrecht, a lot of forward pressure over on that left side. Lee back down into a sit-out.
Siebrecht has a 2-on-1 now. See if he can use that. Drive him forward. Break him down. Brayton Lee breaking the grip of Siebrecht right there. Now come across that far arm. Siebrecht giving Lee some fits right now.
Lee into a sit-out. Up onto that knee. Siebrecht bumping him forward, trying to get that 2-on-1 again.
He has it again, then he lost it again.
Lee back to his base, now up onto that left knee.
Boy, it almost looked like you could cradle him on that right side if he could reach over there.
Lee to his feet, almost gets that hand control. Kobe drops down to the leg. Lee squaring back up, come back into a body lock, slide out of bounds, head back to the center.
Great wrestling right now by Kobe Siebrecht.
Minute 31 of riding time with a minute 14 to go in the first.
As Brayton Lee only ranked 17th. He's a lot better wrestler than 17.
Yeah. And I don't know if he's been banged up this year or...
He hasn't wrestled a ton. What's his record this year so far?
4-6.
Yeah, he's 10 matches.
About ready to get his hand control for the escape here. Siebrecht, though, trips him back down and drives him through the legs.
Nice job, Kobe Siebrecht.
44 seconds to go, first period. I see this. We talked about this on the way up, where your goal in the top position should be to turn the guy. But if the guy on the bottom's doing a good job and you're doing just a decent job of controlling him, putting him back down, this is that case. Both of these guys are wrestling well, top and bottom position, to the point where the ref hasn't called stalling yet, and that's the right decision because both guys are neither one of these guys is stalling right now.
No, it's great reaction between both of them. Brayton Lee trying desperately to come up from underneath, trying to get hand control. Siebrecht just putting a lot of forward pressure, trying to get the wrist control so he can try and get something going from the top position.
Lee in that tripod. Kobe reaching across for that far wrist. Lee grabbing onto our hand.
He's going to ride him out. That's in the first period. He did ride him out the whole time. 2:45 riding time. That a boy, Kobe.
2-0 is the lead. Lee's choice. He's going to defer, and it looks like we've got blood time. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women in the United States. Don't let any heart condition go unnoticed or undiagnosed. Whether it's a routine checkup or a complex procedure, you want expert care from specialists who know your heart condition inside and out. University of Iowa Heart and Vascular Center, advanced trained cardiologists use state-of-the-art diagnostic tools and offer highly advanced, minimally invasive treatment options. It's heart care that doesn't only change lives, it saves them. Make an appointment today at uihc.org/HVC or call 319-356-7102. It's like I'd read through that 100 times. That was a cold read for me. I'd never seen that. First match in February, they changed it up.
Best man in the biz, Steven.
I just do what they pay me for. Siebrecht starts down, up to his feet, out quickly for the escape here to begin the second period.
Yeah, well, you can do it a lot better than the amount you get paid to do it. I'll say that.
Kobe trying to get back to those double unders, but Lee clears out of them. 3-0 lead for Siebrecht. Hawks lead 12-0 in the team score. Kobe trying to get back to those double unders. Lee changed levels like he was going to take a shot. Kobe's got that underhook now on the right side. Lee a lot more cautious, not wanting to get caught up there, knowing that Kobe's got some height, got some skill from those body lock situations. Swims the arm up out for the escape.
Man, Kobe's fun to watch. You just never know what's going to happen when he's out there. Just again, we just need to get him a little bit more offense with some leg attacks. Like a low single against Brayton Lee right now would go a long ways on that right leg or left leg of Brayton's.
Lee changes levels and Kobe just down blocks. Inside of a minute to go, second period. There's Lee trying to throw an underhook by. Kobe kept that overhook, though. Didn't panic. Has a slide by, but Lee squares up with him. $20 to go here, second period. So again, we'll be curious to see what Lee does in the third. There he takes a nice head of the outside high crotch. We roll through, though. Lee trying to hip into him. Kobe hanging on, reverse through the leg. And it looks like going to hold on either for the end of the period or the stalemate. It will be the end of the period.
You can pick neutral.
3-0
They're talking
is
about
the
it
lead.
right now. They're gonna go. He is gonna go neutral. Hey, come on, Kobe, suck it up, buddy. Third period here, 2 minutes.
Lee
Shot
goes that
by
same
Brayton
shot.
Lee up.
Keep the legs back this time. Kobe, underhook on that left side.
Come on, use this, Kobe. You got a good position here. You try and hit something here.
Lee trying to get an underhook of his own on Kobe's right side, his left side. Pulls that out.
Dang, a low shot. There's a shot to that leg, though, by Kobe. That was good. Nice job.
Lee sprawls back out of the way.
Didn't get it, but that was a good shot. That was a legit hard shot right there. He saw it. He read it. He went after it.
Lee trying to find that underhook again on the left side. Minute 10 on the clock, third period. 3-0 is the lead for Seabrecht. There's another shot by Lee. Gets in deep. Kobe trying to somersault through. Lee's all the way through the back door, but we've got a hold of his leg. Kobe trying to sit back, see if he can elevate this. Now Lee just hanging on to our ankles for dear life as we got him flattened out. Stalemate it. 47 to go in the third. Lee looked over like he wanted to challenge, but
there's no way.
They don't have it, and no, he wasn't. Kobe still had a hold of the leg.
40 seconds. Seabrook up 3-0. He's got 2:43 riding time, so he's technically up 4-0. Do not let him take you down.
Shot by Lee. We tried to get a go behind off of that, but Lee threw the arm out and stopped us. Half attempt, reshot there by Kobe.
Nice
Comes up
job.
in that seat belt. Lee using that overhook. 15 seconds to go. Kobe trying to throw by to that far ankle. Couldn't get it. Keeps slipping around behind. Looking to get down to that leg. At that underhook deep into a seat belt.
Nice job. That was a
Tries
great
sweeping.
match by Kobe Seabrook right there. Great match, Kobe Seabrook.
4-0 is the final score. With that riding time point, that will put the Hawkeyes on top by a score of 15-0 as we have reached the intermission. Hawks 5 for 5 in the first 5. Let's see how we can do here in the second. We're going to step out, take a timeout. We'll be back with more from Minneapolis right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
Altor for Rents, the cat rental store, has everything your project requires in a single convenient place. Altor for Rents offers the full line of cat equipment and work tools, as well as products from leading manufacturers like Genie, Vermeer, Solaire, Honda, and many others. Cat certified techs make sure every piece of equipment is ready to work when you are. From a single rental to a long-term solution, Altor for Rents offers versatility across every phase of your project. Plus, take advantage of massive savings during our Altor for Rents Fleet Fresh Up sale happening right now. Start 2023 with the products you need for a price you'll love. Huge deals on products like scissor lifts, portable generators, utility vehicles, and select cat equipment, all at unbeatable prices. Want to see what's for sale? Check out our website to find the latest products. Hurry, because once they're gone, they're gone. Ready to get started? Visit altorfer.com/deals/fleet to check out these deals.
Stock up on your big game essentials with Local Craft Cellar. Local Craft Cellar in Cedar Rapids is your one-stop shop, offering Eastern Iowa's best selection of craft beer, wine, and spirits, plus Edgewood locker meats and a wide variety of Iowa-made products. At Local Craft Cellar, they have the stuff you won't find anywhere else. Stop by today at 7085 C Avenue Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Again, that's 7085 C Avenue Northeast. Please drink responsibly.
This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling on AM 800 KXIC Iowa City.
We are at the intermission. Iowa on top of Minnesota by a score of 15-0. Gable Steveson receiving his NCAA championship ring. Getting the crowd amped up here this evening. Hawks have won their first 5. Mark, a little tough. We didn't have a chance to make it just because of, coming up here, but the first ever Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Tournament winding down at the Extreme Arena in Coralville. Luke Eustace, Josh Schamberger doing a great job getting that put together, and really exciting for wrestling in the state of Iowa and in the country to see that tournament coming on and seeing so many great matches take place. Got to admit, I had one former, one current on a sabbatical employee from the ice cream shop that both qualified for West Branch.
Oh, awesome.
One of them went 1-2. She lost to the number 2 girl and then lost in the backside 7-5. And then the other one, Emerson Thomas, the first ever place winner for West Branch at the sanctioned tournament, finished in 7th today. So,
yeah, awesome for the girls' union, and sanctioned last year, like you said, and first tournament. I heard it was sold out yesterday at some point, so that's awesome, and a lot of exciting girls. It makes it more of a true state tournament, obviously, when it's sanctioned and they actually having a qualifier, and it's really cool for the state of Iowa and cool for the girls in the state of Iowa. It's a growing sport. They've really, really grown that sport this year since they got it sanctioned, and it's continuing to grow. And I knew a lot of girls that were wrestling that tournament as well, too. A couple of my former softball players actually were club softball team from the Barracudas are in the tournament and doing well. I know they were going for 3rd. So, and then tomorrow at the Extreme Arena, while they get Matt's out, then they got this boys state high school dual team tournament for the first time ever in the Extreme Arena. So I know a lot of coaching staffs, high school coaching staffs around the state are pretty excited about this and not having it the day before the traditional tournament starts. And a lot of changes going on in high school wrestling right now with the girls.
They used to have it the week after.
Yeah,
back used to be state, and then they'd had the state duels the week after.
Yep, that's how it was when I was in high school, and then they moved it up and put it the day before, which really honestly doesn't make any sense, and I know a lot of people were pretty upset about it, but just about, the Iowa High School Athletic Association wanting, to take advantage of, they're already in the facility anyway, so might as well have it now, and this is giving a better opportunity for them because they have a different arena that they could put it on and coincide with the girls tournament, and then they've moved the high school state wrestling tournament to a 4A tournament, so it's still on Wednesday, and they've brought in the brackets and taken away sectionals and districts from 1A and 2A, and added eight more wrestlers to each weight class, so now they're 24-man brackets instead of 16-man brackets. So now you wrestle one match on Wednesday, one match on Thursday, one match on Friday, and one match on Saturday if you make it all the way to the finals. So it's really extended the tournament. It's a lot more money for the Iowa High School Athletic Association and money in their pockets. Having 8 more wrestlers in the state tournament per weight class when there's 14 weight classes. So 8 times 14 times 3 for 3 classes. That's a lot of kids in the tournament, a lot more gate when you're talking moms and dads and brothers and sisters and hotels and restaurants, and It's huge for the Athletic Association and then for the state of Des Moines, or the city of Des Moines. So a lot more revenue coming through there, and wrestling is by far the biggest moneymaker out of all sports, and they're taking full advantage of it.
Congratulations to all the girls wrestling this week. Best of luck to the boys that'll be wrestling in the state dual tournament tomorrow, and then the qualifying tournaments will be the following weekend before the state tournament the week after that.
So tomorrow the state duels, which will be televised tomorrow night. I'll be calling the action tomorrow night, I believe at 8 p.m. Tomorrow night from Extreme.
Are you going to
Arena.
get home and sleep at all? You had a week-long trek out to Colorado.
Yeah, I just got back.
Drive home late, get there, sleep a little bit last night, and then drive up here today, drive home late tonight.
Yeah, my good buddy Joe Witters and I got up at 2:30 in the morning, Colorado time yesterday morning, drove all the way home, and then got up today, drove up here, and then we'll get home about 3, and then I need to be over to the Extreme. I want to make sure I get there at least for the semis at 3 o'clock to watch the semis, see how they go, so I can kind of do a little bit of homework for the broadcast tomorrow night. So, and then the following with Saturday are the qualifiers, the district qualifiers all around the state on Saturday night, February 11th. And then with the high school traditional tournament starting on that Wednesday. So a lot of wrestling to be done, both high school level in the state of Iowa and collegiate level. And we wrestle in Michigan next Friday.
Yep.
Would you see what that was? Hawkeyes State and Michigan are wrestling right now tonight. They were getting...
Yeah, and that's the bout at the ballpark. They're doing that down at the Ranger Stadium again.
Yep.
Let's see. Through heavyweight, Oklahoma State is up 18-9.
What weight
they started at 141. So you got 2 weights left. So Okie State looked like they may be...
Well, they're not. Okie State's going to win 33, but, well, they should have fixed this wrestling. And then 25, Michigan probably win that one. But Michigan, they've been on a little bit of a slump here lately.
Yeah.
They got beat bad by Minnesota, and then they got beat by Ohio State. Now they're getting beat by Oklahoma State, and hopefully we're going to beat them too. So...
We get the Cowboys to close out the regular season on the 19th.
Month of February is an extremely busy month for Mark, Stephen, between all the high school wrestling, college wrestling, and then the Kids State Wrestling Tournament the following weekend after the high school tournament in Des Moines at Wells Fargo Arena. And that's a really, really big, prestigious tournament for the AAU Kids State Wrestling Tournament in Wells Fargo Arena. They do a great job, a phenomenal job of putting that tournament on there. Extremely, extremely well run.
We are at the intermission here in Minneapolis. Iowa leading by a score of 15-0. We're going to take another quick timeout. We'll be back with the second half of tonight's dual meet right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
We're all looking for ways to fight inflation. Choosing Monica's can help. Their portions are big, so you can share your meal with someone in your group and still get plenty. Or just take your leftovers home for a free meal tomorrow. Also, you can always order off the specials menu. Every day there are 2 items on special. And always take advantage of free bread and soft drink refills and happy hour on weekdays. Monica's, a great way to fight inflation.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark Wahlberg, and I have some exciting news to share. At Wahlburgers, we are all about bringing the family together to enjoy a great meal and have a great time. That's why right now, for a limited time, kids eat free every day at all Hy-Vee Wahlburger locations. Kids 12 and under can enjoy 1 free kids meal with any purchase of an adult burger, sandwich, or entree salad.
Bring the family to Wahlburgers and the Wahlburgers and Hy-Vee stores, where right now kids can eat free.
Stock up on your big game essentials with Local Craft Cellar. Local Craft Cellar in Cedar Rapids is your one-stop shop, offering Eastern Iowa's best selection of craft beer, wine, and spirits, plus Edgewood locker meats and a wide variety of Iowa-made products. At Local Craft Cellar, they have the stuff you won't find anywhere else. Stop by today at 7085 C Avenue Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Again, that's 7085 C Avenue Northeast. Please drink responsibly.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling on AM 800 KXIC Iowa City.
Final seconds of intermission ticking away here as we get ready to start the second half of tonight's duel. Hawkeyes leading by a score of 15-0. Patrick Kennedy back in his home state, getting ready to take the mat. He'll be taking on Cale Carlson, junior with a 10-5 record. Kennedy's family doing it right, bringing half of his hometown here to make way. What'd you say? This is about an hour or so from 45 minutes or an hour from his hometown for Kennedy's hometown.
About 45 minutes, yeah.
So they brought a bus up here.
40 tickets.
40 tickets.
Tammy Kennedy bought and brought a lot of family up.
He's taking on
Cale Carlson.
Kennedy actually beat him at the UNI Open 7-5 last year.
He put a big win up there against Bronigal last
2-1
Friday
last
night.
week. Underway. Nice ankle pick right off the whistle. 2 takedown Kennedy.
Beautiful, beautiful shot by Kennedy. Heavy, heavy hands right on that head. Pull it right down the ankle and lassoed up both ankles. Another quick takedown that was similar to Brody Teskey's.
Out of bounds, head back to the center.
Man, that was awesome. I'll tell you what, every weight for the Hawks tonight so far, we're coming out of the gate looking to score points.
Caution on Carlson starting early. We've had first period takedowns in all but 2 matches. Teskey did not, and Murin got taken down in his. Carlson to his feet. Kennedy drops down around the hips, drives him back down to the mat. Up to their feet, slide out of bounds, head back to the center. 2:24 to go, first period. 2-0 is the lead for Kennedy for the Hawkeyes. 15-0 is the lead for Iowa over Minnesota. Carlson worked up to his feet. Kennedy pulled him down. Gets right back up to his feet. Almost gets that hand control. Now he's out for the escape. Kennedy, 39 seconds built towards his riding time.
See Kennedy get another shot here.
And that collar tie
another
right
ankle
back.
pick.
Same
Look at
thing.
that. Wow.
And he does a great job with it, Mark, because he's not just kind of reaching at the ankle. He's pulling the head to the ankle. It's almost like he's trying to pinch them together and basically not allowing Carlson to fight that shot off.
That was amazing. I haven't honestly seen ankle picks that good since Tom Brands. That is Tom Brands all the way, those ankle picks.
Slide out of bounds, head back to the center. 1:37 to go first period. 4-1 is the lead for Kennedy. He's got 1:05 and counting of riding time now. Off the restart. Claw ride, pulls him back into a sit-out. Pumps him back forward to his base. Carlson trying to get to that tripod. Stands up to his feet, peels the hands free out for the escape. 4-2 is the lead now for Kennedy.
Nice snap right there by Kennedy. The snapped and bites, drops down to an ankle, cuts off to the leg, another 2-point takedown. Wow, what a first period here for Patrick Kennedy.
And again, he snapped with a purpose. It wasn't, I'm going to snap because I want to snap to make it look like I'm doing something. He snapped and was moving his feet and got around to an angle to be able to get to that takedown and finish for the 2.
He snapped and he capitalized on it. He snapped and then went to a single off of it.
That's Carlson out again. Inside of a minute to go here, first period. 6-3 is the lead for Patrick. Tried to get to that ankle pick, but Carlson felt it coming after Patrick hit 2 of them here so far in this first period. Right hand up onto the collar. It's at a 30 on the clock here in the first.
He's got to learn to ride a little bit more. Got 3 takedowns. We got a minute and a half riding time. We got to finish.
Carlson 2 or 3 times here as Kennedy's got that collar tie, just kind of throws the arm towards the leg. Doing a decent job using, he's a little bit longer than Kennedy. That's not uncommon. Patrick's pretty short and stocky, but using that arm to post, keep Patrick from getting into him. But Kennedy leads 6-3.
Great first period by Patrick Kennedy. Those were some awesome, awesome takedowns. He's so heavy with his hands. That's living proof right there.
Patrick's choice. He'll start down to begin the second period. Right away, Carlson chops that right arm. Patrick now into a sit-out, trying to scoot those hips, keeping those arms up. Gets up, squares up, out for the escape.
Great job on bottom, too. Kennedy is looking really good right now.
7-3 is his lead. Doing an underhook now on that left side. You see Carlson leading that left leg a lot more instead of having a square stance after Kennedy hit those 2 ankle picks. Is that something that you kind of do when you're out there, Mark? If a guy hits something a couple of times that you say, hey, I'm not going to give that to him? So there's a nice snap into a double leg takedown, too.
This Carlson doesn't even know it hit him right now. Kennedy's just scoring from all over, all kinds of different things. And I tell you what, Carlson came out with high hopes of winning this match, and Patrick Kennedy is squashing those in a hurry. You know, go back to your question. Yeah, you can kind of move it, but the thing is, it doesn't matter because Patrick Kennedy's doing such a good job of moving Carlson into the position, making him step where he wants to. And as he's stepping, Patrick's shooting at the same time. He's not waiting for him to step and then to shoot. If you wait and get a guy to step and then shoot, it's too late. He's gonna move his leg back. Patrick Kennedy's doing an awesome job of moving the guy and stepping and shooting at the same time. And that's why he's blowing through him.
Carlson to his feet, out for the escape. It's 9-4 now in favor of Kennedy.
Kennedy just intentionally released him there.
Patrick. Working that collar tie, pushes him away as they clear. Snaps into an underhook. Tries to throw it by, looking for that ankle. Carlson, though, able to step out of it. Kennedy keeps the hands on him, switches off underhook on the other side. Actually, double unders here. Now into a front headlock, trying to pull him down to the mat.
Got that underhook right there. Snap him down. Kennedy not letting up. He's staying on the attack here. Carlson, look how defensive Carlson is now. He's like overreacting to everything because he doesn't know what to do.
9-4 is the lead for Patrick as we go to the third. Carlson's choice, he's going to start down. 10-4 with the riding time, which is at 1:53.
We need a couple of takedowns here.
Caution on Kennedy. Not sure if it's something with this referee, but both teams kind of slow playing it as they come to start. A lot of cautions. There's intentionally released, and then Kennedy drops in on a sweep down on the ankle, trying to elevate with it. Carlson trying to stuff our head. We're trying to dump him back. Carlson dives back, and we're able to dump him over, kind of roll through and get him.
Reverse arm Turk. Couldn't use it, though. What a great shot. That's his third different type of shot. That makes it 11-5, 12-5 with riding time. We need more takedown here. I'd say just cut him now and get another takedown.
To his feet, picks him up, throws him back down.
Come on, Tom, Terry, Morningstar, somebody tell him to cut him.
Let's go out of
back to the
bounds.
center. Hey, tell him to cut him. Yep, Tom says one more. One more and they keep him down, he says.
Or 2 more to solidify it. So you don't have like a real wood situation. You give up a late escape.
No, that shouldn't have happened.
There is the escape. 11-6 is the lead for Kennedy for the Hawkeyes. Iowa on top 15-0 in the team score.
This is what we like to see. 7-5 in the UNI Open last year, and now he's working for a major decision. That's progress. That's what you like to see.
Working for that inside position on that right-handed collar tie. Tried passing an elbow, but Carlson was circling away from him at the same time. Kennedy changed levels, repenetrate, can't get there. I'll try snap, almost got him off balance, and then Carlson reshoots and takes us down.
Yeah, we got way out of position, being way too aggressive there.
So 11-8 now with 10 seconds to go. Kennedy to his feet. It's a standing switch, gets out for the escape. Makes it 12-8. 0.4 riding time. Kennedy is going to win by a score of 13-8. Iowa on top 18-0. Iowa Style Apparel is your stop for all things wrestling. Get the latest looks for sports fans of all ages, including an expansive wrestling section. Shop online at iowastyleapparel.com or visit their store on Edgewood Road Southwest in Cedar Rapids. That's Iowa Style Apparel.
Just came out with some postseason shirts this last week. Stacy did it at the store. Been going over really well. Some black ones and some gray ones. What was that final?
13-8. 174 pounds. Aiden Riggins getting the nod. Fresh off of a Luther Open, I think, last weekend.
Yeah, who did they announce here?
This is Bailey O'Reilly, number 11 in the country, senior, 13-3.
Aiden Riggins wrestled at Purdue for us as well, too.
Yep.
Wrestled a great match, tough match against Coleman.
Riggins in on a shot. Almost holds Riley there on that neutral danger as they rolling around.
No, it wasn't against Coleman. He was up at 65. He won that match.
Each guy hanging onto the other's ankles, seeing if they can kick away here. Stalemate. So Riley. Losses to Plott of Oklahoma State, Mako of Missouri, and Labriola of Nebraska. Knocked off Edmund Ruth of Illinois last weekend.
Yeah, I saw that one. Edmund Ruth didn't do much and waited till the very end. And it cost him in that match because O'Reilly beat him by riding him.
Just shot by Riggins, but we get to that head to the outside shot, and then O'Reilly dives over us, grabs our ankle. There's a half attempt by O'Reilly off the whistle. Riggins able to keep the legs back, though.
Riggins a tough wrestler. Just tough. Gritty, grindy. Comes at you. Works hard.
Freshman out of Waverly Shell Rock.
Good teammate. He's growing a lot.
Both guys drop for a shot at the same time.
Riggins got lower, though, but now we're caught in a front headlock from the standing position.
Riley pulls us down. They're going to stalemate it with 1:07 on the clock. Shot from a ways away by O'Reilly. Snap by O'Reilly. Snaps us right into a shot. Head to the inside. Gets him draped up over, trying to dump him off. But again, as we do that, O'Reilly reaches back, grabs our ankle. Trying to drive us through here. And able to break the grip on the leg. O'Reilly gets the takedown. Makes the score 2-0 with 25 on the clock. An escape goes a long ways right here.
Sure does. These end of the period escapes are big, especially in a match like this. But this is where O'Reilly's really good. He rode Edmund Ruth, and Edmund Ruth was not easy to ride. That's where Nelson Brands wasn't able to win that match in victory overtime against him. He got ridden by him.
2-0 is the lead for O'Reilly as we go to the second. O'Reilly's choice, he'll start down. O'Reilly gets set. Riggins covers.
35 seconds built towards his riding time for O'Reilly.
Tripod right off the whistle. Riggins trying to go to that claw ride, not there. Trying to find a half near side. O'Reilly up to his feet out. Hand control escape.
This is where Riggins tries to try and really work hard here. Down 3-0. There's a shot by Riggins and a reshot by O'Reilly. We're squaring our hips well, and we're stuffing his head with our hips. And there's a stalemate. Nice job. That's a good job by Riggins right there. But that shot we took wasn't a really good, hard, aggressive shot, and it was kind of like a half shot, and that's what allowed O'Reilly to kind of like make a really good, easy reshot, and he got it deep, but Riggins showing some good defense. Just need to try and find a way to get deep in on the legs of O'Reilly. There's a sweep attempt by O'Reilly.
Minute 10 to go here, second period. 3-0 is the lead for O'Reilly of Minnesota. Double leg attempt by Riggins.
Ooh, O'Reilly's fingers dislocated.
Yeah, he looked to the ref right away and said, let's go get that put back into place. So injury time.
Yep, totally dislocated. I can see that from up here. Yikes.
Molly's Cupcakes proudly serving their cookies and treats inside Kinnick Stadium and Carver Hawkeye Arena. For a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by their downtown Iowa City location for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes, a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Get it popped back into place and tape it up. Riggins will get his choice. Probably want to go down here, you think, Mark?
And you'd think so. You got 102. You're going to give up riding time. A good chance of giving up riding time. I don't know. It's going to go neutral.
Takedown here would go a long ways because may not want to go under him in the third period as there he takes a shot
on him, head to the inside.
O'Reilly, though, locked through the crotch.
Trying to cut the corner. Trying to post, trying to do the right things. We got to step over that angle. There's a stalemate. It's a good shot by Riggins. Just need to have a quicker finish there. Another sweep attempt right there by Riggins, getting after it.
Underhook by Riggins on the left side. Riley clears out of that. Look for that collar tie. An inside position on that left side. Riley drops down, swipes at our leg. 15 on the clock, second period. And it looks like it will be a 3-0 lead for O'Reilly as we go to the third.
He's going to choose, or we're going to choose down.
Tom Brand stood up and said, what do you want to do? Riggins says, I want to go down. Tom says, then do it. Let's go.
Tom says, watch that wrist. No wrist. Don't give him your wrist.
Caution on Riggins.
It was there, too. He started just a smidge early.
Looks like O'Reilly maybe cautioned, or could have been cautioned there, but he's tapping our right ankle. Riggins basing out wide. Now he's able to get our near wrist. Try to pull that back free. O'Reilly throwing a half in, now trying to chop that right arm. Riggins basing out, tries hitting a switch. O'Reilly grabbing our wrists. We're trying to turn back into him. Still sitting at our butt. O'Reilly grabbing our wrist, trying to pull it back. going to stalemate that. Actually blow potentially dangerous. Riding time at 1:10 now for O'Reilly of Minnesota. He's got a 3-0 lead over Iowa's Aiden Riggins. True freshman, bumping up from 165 to get the nod at 174 tonight. Riggins explodes up. O'Reilly bumps us back down, flattens us out. We rebuild our base. Scooting the hips out, trying to switch back in, get out for the escape. Inside of a minute to go, 3-1.
That's a good job. That's a great job by Riggins.
Riggins reaches for a shot, missed the leg. And a reshot attempt there by O'Reilly, but we're able to stay square with him. Trying to adjust. Now we get ourselves scooted in, grabbing that head of the inside shot, but as soon as we get there, O'Reilly crotch lift us. Now we pick him up, dump him over us.
Out hooked. He's got the ankle hooked. He's getting his head out. Come on.
There should be two.
There should be two right there.
He's got our ankle. Now they're going to blow up for potentially dangerous.
Potentially dangerous because of our knee. He was torquing on our knee right there, but man alive, should have let that go. We were in great position there to finish. He had the ankle hooked, head popped out, and we were cut off to a double.
Riggins swipes at the leg. 10 seconds left. Got to go feet to back here because he's riding time's locked in. Gave himself a shot, just came up short. 4-1 will be the final score. Gets Minnesota on the board. 18-3 is the lead for the Hawkeyes. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark Wahlberg, and I have some exciting news to share. At Wahlburgers, we are all about bringing the family together to enjoy a great meal and have a great time. That's why right now, for a limited time, kids eat free every day at all Hy-Vee Wahlburger locations. Kids 12 and under can enjoy one free kids meal with any purchase of an adult burger, sandwich, or entree salad.
Bring the family to Wahlburgers and the Wahlburgers and Hy-Vee stores, where right now kids can eat free.
Altorfer Rents, the cat rental store, has everything your project requires in a single convenient place. Altorfer Rents offers the full line of cat equipment and work tools, as well as products from leading manufacturers like Genie, Vermeer, Solaire, Honda, and many others. Cat certified techs make sure every piece of equipment is ready to work when you are. From a single rental to a long-term solution, Altorfer Rents offers versatility across every phase of your project. Plus, take advantage of massive savings during our Altorfer Rents Fleet Fresh Up sale happening right now. Start 2023 with the products you need for a price you'll love. Huge deals on products like scissor lifts, portable generators, utility vehicles, and select cat equipment, all at unbeatable prices. Want to see what's for sale? Check out our website to find the latest products. Hurry, because once they're gone, they're gone. Ready to get started? Visit altorfer.com/deals/fleet to check out these deals.
The best beers are the ones shared with friends. Gather yours and join the fun with Travel Leaders Destination Unlimited and their 23 Oktoberfest and Bohemian Adventure. Go on a trolley beer crawl in Prague, raft a river, climb a mountain, and celebrate in Munich's Oktoberfest. Learn more at duagency.com.
This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling on AM 800 KXIC Iowa City.
18-3 is the lead for the Hawkeyes over Minnesota as we get ready for 184 pounds. Drake Rhodes will be taking on number 10, Isaiah Salazar. A couple of other dual meet results. Iowa State fell behind 10-0 early. They come back and defeat West Virginia 20-13 tonight. Michigan got a fall at 125 to bring them within 3 down in Arlington, Texas at the bout at the ballpark, but Dayton Fix with the fall of his own to close that out. 24-15 was the final score. Penn State defeated Ohio State 29-9.
I just showed Jay Robinson and on the camera in here and put him on the big screen. They stood up and got a really nice standing ovation from all the fans in here, Iowa fans included. Really neat to see. Old Warrior. A lot of Iowa ties there years ago. Then a legendary head coach up here in Minnesota after he left Iowa. Well, here comes Drake Rhodes at 174 pounds for
84.
Or 184 for Iowa. Wrestling Salazar.
Salazar's only loss on the year was to Jacob Nolan of Binghamton back on November 20th.
Ranked 10th as of right now.
So underway here, Rhodes finds his way in the lineup again. Abasad is on the trip with us. After not making the trek out to State College last weekend. Salazar dove towards the leg, but Rhodes kept his hands on him, clearing away. All right, pops, gets head to the inside shot. Rhodes trying to get that leg to the mat. Salazar cuts off to the double, gets the 2. Nelson Brands beat Salazar last year in the dual meet 10-6. Rhodes flat on the mat right now. Now he works up to his base, but that 2-on-1 tilt by Salazar.
He's got him tilted up, and there's the 4 count. No, now we're getting a 4 count. There's the 4.
That'll make it 6-0 now for Salazar. Rhodes builds to his base, and again, Salazar driving that left arm.
Trying to get that 2-on-1 again to go back to that tilt. Rose doesn't let him have it. Rose up to his feet, trying to get hand control right now. Salazar picks us up. Bam! Slams us back down for a return there. That's a good job by Rose coming up to his feet, though, and trying to get that hand control.
Salazar flattens us back down. Working that wrist.
Aiden Riggins wrestled a good match against that O'Reilly. That was a good match for Riggins. Now we're getting tilted up again.
Slide out of bounds. That'll make it 10-0 now in favor of Salazar. Rhodes tries to pop to his feet. Salazar just drives him back down, flattens him out. 30 seconds left here in the first period. Minute 50 and counting of riding time for Salazar of Minnesota. Rhodes to his feet. Hand control almost. Looks like he should have been out there. Now he does get away.
I think Salazar kind of just intentionally released him there, but you wouldn't think that he would with 20 seconds to go in the first period, though. Salazar leading this one 10-1 right now.
Salazar moving well. There's
a shot
by Rhodes.
Yep, too far away. Salazar comes around behind. Does not get the 2. Time ran out.
10-1 is the lead for Salazar. When you plant Whipples, you're not just choosing superior seed corn. You're making a statement. One that says staying independent, staying family-owned means something on your farm. Make your choice. Plant your independence. Plant Whipples.
Rhodes' choice. He defers his choice to Salazar. Salazar starts down.
Up to his feet. Rhodes bumps him back down. Rhodes had that far wrist underneath, but Salazar able to pull it out. Works back up to his feet again. Rhodes trying to trip him down. Over to the edge. Gets him back down to a knee. Into that claw ride now. Slide out of bounds, head back to the center. 1:32 to go.
Again, Drake Rhodes, normally a 174-pounder. Wrestling a lot. He's wrestled more at 184 this year than he is 174.
Yeah.
There, look at that. He picked up. Salazar's playing him pretty hard on a return. Doesn't matter if he's 10 pounds heavy or not. There's Salazar up to his feet, hand control, 1-point escape. Makes the score 11-1. About a minute to go here in the second period. 1:19 ride time for Salazar. Nice
double.
Look at that. Low single. Nice shot right there by Rhodes. Dropped in on a low single, cut off to the other ankle. Wrapped them both up for a nice takedown. Good job by Rhodes.
Salazar to his feet, out for the escape. Rhodes tapping the head a couple of times. Gets a reshot on a shot there by Salazar, but couldn't finish.
Nice, another low ankle right here by Rhodes. Trying to step over. Salazar trying to roll us through here. Look at the neutral danger. Be watching for neutral danger.
Got a 2 count. Should get back to it. Trying to pop that head free. Time running short. 12-3 is the lead for Salazar.
Wow, good period. We won that period.
Yep. Well, tied it 2-2.
2 escapes and a takedown.
12-3. Go neutral here in the third.
See if we can get back to that low single there. We take a shot from a ways away there. Didn't get to it. Salazar got his legs back. Lots to be learned here by Drake Rhodes from watching Rhodes here. Not giving up. You take away those near falls.
Yeah.
He's looking good right now. Not quitting. Trying to stay in there. Fighting through this. This is what you like to see out of a true freshman that's wrestling up a weight class. Against the number 1 10-ranked guy in the country. Where's Rhodes from? Billings, Montana?
Montana, yep.
Is it Billings?
I believe so.
Nice shot. We're in on that single again.
Yeah, Billings. There's almost all the way through, but Salazar still hanging on to our ankle. So we were unable to finish that shot right there. Salazar trying to elevate us. We're going to stop it for potentially dangerous. 45 on the clock.
Keep wrestling here, kid. Keep wrestling. Look at our whole bench. Our whole bench are up on their feet, cheering them on. There's another shot right there by Rhodes. Elevates the leg and takes down Salazar right there for a 2-point takedown.
If he rides him out for another 5 or 6 seconds here, that's going to, it'll still be if he gives the escape. Got to ride him out here. To take away that major. Salazar right away up to his feet. Hand control. Rhodes trying to bump him forward. Drops down to an ankle. There is a stall call on Rhodes. Is he down on the ankle now? Dives in on the leg as Salazar tries kicking away. 9 seconds
Rhodes.
left. He's got the riding time erased. Salazar to his feet. Rhodes bumps him down. Salazar rolls through. Squares up. And gets the escape with 1 second on the clock. 13-5 major decision. Makes the score 18-7 in favor of the Hawkeyes. It's going to bring Jacob Warner out, taking on Michael Foy. These two wrestled in the duel last year. Warner winning 6-4. Foy actually started the year in the month of November wrestling at 184 and then bumped up. Lost in a tiebreaker last week to Zach Bronigal.
This is a match for Warner here. He needs a good match here, Steven. This would be a match for him to get a major decision and do really well. Really open this up a little bit. Put some points on the scoreboard. Fire some shots off.
Half attempt there by Foy right off the whistle. Warner just stepped away. Jacob comes across, throws that underhook, over-under situation. Trying to get to those double unders. Now tries throwing the underhook by. Got to the leg, but Foy able to kick out of it.
God, he had the leg. He had it clean as can be. I think he surprised himself.
Yeah. Warner might have got away with grabbing the chin strap right there. There's a bad shot by Foy. We get into that body lock situation. Warner double unders. Trying to get those cinched in. Foy backing towards the edge. Jacob trying to horse him up again. They go out of bounds. Head back to the center. I say continuous action.
Shots, Warner, shots.
Get to the legs.
Shots and finishes.
Minute off the clock here. No score. Ankle pick attempt. Again, he was there. He just didn't follow through with it.
100% with there. He should have had 2 takedowns now. It's like he's surprising himself that he's getting there. He's literally just letting go. That's all he's literally letting go instead of following through.
Left hand on the collar. We're going to have hands to the face. Stoppage. That one's a warning. Next one would be a technical violation. Warner wanted to snap, change the levels to a knee, but Foy's leading that. Now he's got the right leg, but he's been putting that left leg pretty heavy, even when Jacob has that left-handed collar tie. There's that ankle pick.
Come on, Warner.
Well, snaps, changing levels, but not really attacking the legs, just changing levels to look at the legs.
I don't know. He looks so timid, just like he's just afraid to pull the trigger. Not sure what the deal is.
First period comes to an end, no score.
Terry Brandon's telling him, hey, get to the legs, get to the legs. Oh, it's frustrating, Steven. Frustrating. Oh, my goodness.
Almost. Well, we rolled through right there. Almost got put to our own back, and then falls back out of it. Now we get back behind the arms. Similar to what he did last week against Dean, where he pulled him right back onto him. Warner, deep waist on the right side, trying to pull that left wrist back.
Started the riding time way too late, about 14 seconds too late.
Tom Brand's all the way over to the scores table, stalemate. I think the riding time was wrong. Yep, correct. And they correct it because Warner's been riding him the whole way. Should be at 40, which it is. Warner trying to get that wrist trapped underneath. Foy, a lot of forward pressure. Warner, what is he doing right there? Foy, almost like he was doing a somersault or like a cartwheel, and Warner trying to hold on to him. Stalemate it. Stall call on Warner because he was on that leg because of that scramble.
Not wrestling on the edge. He let up right on the edge. Just trying to wrestle the edge. Instead of like, we're riding right now, Stephen. We're just trying to ride. We're not trying to turn. If you're aggressive and you're trying to turn, this stuff doesn't happen. Pulling straight back.
Right between the legs, trying to run him out of bounds. Drop him to the ankle, out of bounds. Head back to the center. .109 riding time now for Jacob. Keeps trying to get that 2-on-1, but he almost wants to stand up and pull it back to him rather than...
Yeah, more forward pressure and running him over that wrist.
Foy keeps working to his feet. We work him back down. That near wrist. Foy trying to hop back over us. .20 seconds remain here. Stalemate. Back to the center. Guys walk back to the center. Foy gets set. Warner covers. Foy explodes up to his feet. We work him back down. Keeping a toe in. Foy reaching back, trying to grab our leg. Slide out of bounds, head back to the center, 10 on the clock. Blood time, it looks like. So, trainer Jesse Donenworth. Shoves a cotton swab up there. Back to wrestling action.
10 seconds. Come on, Warner. You've gone this far. Might as well finish it out on top. Don't let up now.
We'll get the ride out.
Oh, that was a big ride.
Down. Jacob gets set. Foy covers. No real move from Warner, just based out wide. Foy goes into that claw ride. Jacob up to his feet.
Trying to get hand control. Foy takes us back down to the mat.
Gets us down. We rebuild our base. Get back up to our feet. Foy trips us back down as we go to the edge. Out of bounds. Head back to the center. 1:31 to go.
Come on, Warner.
Tries to switch action right off the whistle, but Foy stays behind the arms. Warner almost out right there, but Foy stays around the waist, trips us down right at the edge. Head back to the center.
Come on, Warner.
Warner to a sit out. Riding time's going to be erased here.
So now we got to get an escape, though.
To his feet.
Oh, my
Just
goodness.
kind of gave up trying to clear the hands. Foy just pushes us straight out of bounds. Head back to the center. 43 on the clock.
Intentionally an international start here. He's not going to release us, is he? No. I can't imagine he would. I don't know what he's doing here.
Yeah, he is.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
So 30 seconds left. It's a 1-0 lead for Warner.
We do have a stall call against us. I'm not sure what he's thinking by doing that.
Trying to grab our leg as Warner's got an underhook thrown in. Body lock situation. Foy tries to lat drop us. We almost got around behind the arms and kept a toe in, but go out of bounds. 9 seconds left. Tom thought about challenging, but there wasn't two there. Big snap by Warner. Gets to the leg. And
finish it.
Jacob Warner.
Yep, there's two. I don't know if time was out or not.
They're going to say yes, too. Tom wants to challenge it. Don't give up on the edge.
Yeah, he quit wrestling. He was in good. Thing is, when he got in that shot right there on the edge, he wasn't trying to finish the shot. He was just trying to hold on.
Yeah.
If he was trying to finish the shot, he would have got the takedown easily. He stopped wrestling, was just trying to hold on, let the last few seconds tick up the clock, and Foy put together a great kind of like a reversal, almost like a reversal a little bit, because he was taken down, exploded out of it, and took Warner down.
Referee's going to look at it. It was kind of weird because the referee was looking, didn't really signal anything, and then after both guys heard the horn and they started walking back to the center, then he put 2 fingers up to say 2 takedown. And he was around behind. It's just a matter of did he have the takedown before time ran out, and I'm pretty sure he did. And yeah, Warner was just hanging on, and Foy just circled back around behind. He clearly had control. It's just a matter of did he have control before time ran out. And there has to be enough evidence to say that he did not to wave it off. They do confirm 2 takedown.
Yep.
So 18-10 is the lead for the Hawkeyes as we head to the heavyweights. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more from Minneapolis. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. It's within walking distance to Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as some great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of the Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffrey radio show. Come find your place at Hyatt Regency, where we care for people so they can be their best.
I want to go on the best game day beer run ever.
New route. Local craft cellar in Cedar Rapids.
Let's go.
For the best selection of craft beer, wine, and spirits, the correct route is Local Craft Cellar. At Local Craft Cellar, find the drink of your choice and the unique items you won't find anywhere else. Plus, local Iowa specialties like your favorite Edgewood Locker brats.
You've reached your destination.
7085 Z Avenue Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Local Craft Cellar, Eastern Iowa's best selection of craft beer. Please drink responsibly.
We all love a good win. Catching up with friends, saving money at the pump, soaking up the perfect Iowa day, sitting down to a really, really good meal. These are the everyday delights that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the wins that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the crop they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win. Learn more about how to share your own wins at iowacorn.org. Iowans win.
Making a move from the outhouse to the penthouse? Do you have property your brothers need help with transferring ownership? Do you love everything Hawkeye from Kinnick to Carver? Then you'll want to talk with us. Hi, this is Steve Anderson with Hawkeye Title and Settlement, ready to serve you high-quality real estate title and closing services. Oh, and we also love our Iowa basketball, but we're also happy to assist Cyclone fans too. Hawkeye Title and Settlement of Iowa City and HawkeyeTitle.com. The team you love, the people you trust.
This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling on AM 800 KXIC Iowa City.
In Minneapolis, we get ready for the heavyweights. Hawks on top by a score of 18-10. And it looks like Bradley Hill, true freshman, I think out of Bettendorf, I believe, going to get the nod.
Yeah, he's out of Bettendorf.
Taking on Garrett Joels, a senior with an 11-10 record. Hawks lead 18-10. Won the first 6 matches, but we've lost 3 in a row.
That last one was really tough to swallow. Just, it
was like Jacob Warner was wrestling not to lose.
And the thing is they literally gave us the match by letting us go too. Like they gave us the match, and he had to take us down. We're in on a shot there at the end, off of a nice snap when he's coming into us hard. And we get to a leg, and we just hold on to it. We're not even trying to finish it, just trying to let the clock tick down. You don't deserve to win like that. I don't know what Warner was so upset about after that match. You can't point the finger anywhere else but himself. I don't know what he's so upset about.
Yeah. Well, we'll close it out at heavyweight with Hill. He won the Flash Flanagan Open last weekend. 5-3 record on the year. Joels also started the year down a weight class, wrestled at 197 to start the year before bumping up. With the big snap right there. You said Tony Cassiope weighed in, but just wasn't feeling 100%. A little bug of some sort.
Yeah, he's on the bench. I think he could go if he really needed to, but we don't need him to win the dual meet. Our lighter weights up through 65 did the job for us. Just kind of give him the night off. Probably a good move of Tom. And a good opportunity for Hill as a freshman. Wrestling a big situation here. It's good to get matches in like that under your belt. This would be big for us. Joel's ranked 32nd. Foy, that just beat Warner, was ranked 28th. To Warner's 7th.
Yeah. There's a big snap by Joels.
Hill
gets into
shot.
the leg there.
Yeah.
Joels tried to roll us through. We're still down on the ankle. Joel's trying to stuff the head. We're trying to elevate. We're trying to see if we can adjust on that leg to get it higher. Joel's trying to push us away. We're trying to climb up the leg. Joel's hopping around on that right leg. We're reaching across, trying to trip it.
Come on, keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds. You got plenty of time.
Oh, and he tried to dump it, and Joel's able to kick away. .30 seconds left in the first. No score at heavyweight. Bradley Hill, the true freshman, getting the nod tonight. 18-10 is the lead for the Hawkeyes. Barring an epic meltdown and losing several team points, Hawks will win the dual meet. Scoreless after one between Hill and Joels. Hill's choice, he'll defer. Joels will start down. Joels into a sit out. Now rolls through, and Hill unwisely, Mark, rolled with him. Tried to hang on to him at the same time and allowed Joels to get the 2-point reversal.
As I say, 1 not 2.
Hill works up into a tripod. Joels around on the left side, trying to trip us down. Now looks to pick us up, throws us down. Get back to our base.
Come on, Hill. Got your base under you. Keep working here. Keep working. Up to your feet. Tried. He'll busting it back down.
Joel's going into that claw ride. Scoot out of bounds with a minute to go here in the second. Joels of Minnesota, 2-0 lead over Iowa's Bradley Hill. 32 seconds built towards riding time. I guess that's the bright spot of having opportunities like this for Hill is now you got the coaches a good opportunity to show when a guy rolls like that, this is what you do, not what you did. And to his credit, you don't see very many heavyweights hit Granby's like that, but riding time about to go up over a minute. Hill tripods. Now into a sit out. Good forward pressure by Joels. Hill not in any danger of being turned here, but Joel's just putting on a good solid ride from the top position. We'll see what Hill does here in the third, his choice.
Well, see if we can get a turn or something. Well, we can go neutral. Need to take down and at least 33 seconds of riding time.
Nothing is the lead for Joels of Minnesota. Behind a reversal. Does have 1:32 of riding time. Stop it for hands to the face. Get a fresh start from the center. He'll tap the head and change levels, but from a non-tie, Joels felt it coming. It's where Hill's got to do what Rhodes did. I mean, even though Drake Rhodes didn't win and he didn't completely erase the major, he gave himself to erase that major. He took a bad shot.
Right,
able
scramble
to scoop
out
the
of this,
hips
though.
back, though.
Lift that. Oh, man. We had the opportunity there to finish that. Dang it.
Took that high crotch attempt, basically missed. Ended up basically sitting in the lap of Joels. But then it looked like we were able to square our hips momentarily. But Joels had a leg underneath of us and was able to get back around and sat on top of us and got the two.
Up at your feet. Don't stop wrestling, though.
20 seconds left. Every opportunity is a chance to learn. So even in these 13 seconds, bust your butt, see if you can get an escape at least. Not going to matter for the match score, not going to matter for the team score, but it matters for your development. Hawks win the first 6. Minnesota wins the last 4. Iowa heads out of here with an 18-13 victory over the Golden Gophers. We'll take a timeout and be back with your post-meet right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
We all love a good win. Catching up with friends, saving money at the pump, soaking up the perfect Iowa day, sitting down to a really, really good meal. These are the everyday delights that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the wins that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the crop they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win. Learn more about how to share your own wins at iowacorn.org/Iowans win.
Hi, Hawkeye fans. My name is Denali. And I'm Briley. We're still members of your Iowa Hawkeye softball team. During the offseason, conditioning is number 1. At Iowa City Tire and Service, they keep our cars in top running condition year-round. And they treat their customers like family. Find them at 410 Kirkwood Avenue or online at ictire.com. Proud sponsors of Hawkeye softball. Iowa City Tire and Service, where service actually comes first. Go Hawks! Woo-hoo!
Okay, close your eyes and imagine.
Well, unless you're driving.
Yes, imagine you bought a scratch ticket from the Iowa Lottery.
Or someone gave you one.
Yes, right. And you scratch, and you've won.
One big.
Yes, in fact, there are 13 holiday games with big cash prizes. And if you don't win, play it again. You can still win up to $100,000 in the VIP club.
But you have to enter and see rules and complete details at ialottery.com/VIP.
Yes. Thank you.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling on AM 800 KXIC Iowa City.
18-13 the final score. Welcome back to Maturi Pavilion in Minneapolis. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside as the Hawks come away with the victory, winning the first 6 matches. Mark, trying to find the words. Just felt like some missed opportunities tonight. I mean, you can't fault Spencer Lee for not getting bonus points every single match that he wrestles, but felt like started strong and faded a little bit in that second and third period. Real Woods gives up a late escape, gives up the major decision. Jacob Warner gives up the takedown at the very end. I mean, just felt like some things where just not super crisp, and we came away with the win, but it doesn't feel like it.
It does to me.
It does, but it doesn't.
It does to me. I don't think we wrestled that bad. I mean, we have our starting lineup in here. I was very impressed at how our guys, for the most part, came out and wrestled. Even Spencer. Spencer came out. He got after McKee. McKee was completely on the defense. All he was trying to do was stall and keep the match close in the first period, and he fended off a few shots. And he got Spencer tired. He knew that was his strategy. And I credit Spencer, even though he was super tired. That's what he needs. Spencer needs matches like that. So that's a good match. It would have been nice to see Spencer finish that one a little bit better and get another takedown in there to get a major. And then Teskey, you know, fights back and a gritty win at the very end and did an awesome job getting a takedown at the end, lasted up the legs off an ankle pick. That was a gutsy win for Brody Teskey. Yeah, you mentioned Woods gave up that escape right there, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. At least he's trying hard, and Berglund's not a bad opponent. He's pretty tough, but we have to learn to finish periods and finish matches, bottom line. We have to learn to finish periods and finish matches. Maximilian, awesome match. Gives up the first takedown and then just wrestles tough as nails throughout the rest of the match against Blockus. And Kobe Siebrecht looked amazing today. That was probably the best match I've seen him wrestle this entire season so far, against a really good, tough Brayton Lee. And, you know, Kennedy looked amazing. The whole match looked really, really good. I'd like to see him ride out Carlson a little bit more. He gave up some escapes, and then that's the way he let the period end a couple of times, gave away a couple free points there, but just the way that he was attacking from so many different positions. Good for Patrick Kennedy winning here big time in his home state here in Minnesota. I know he had 40, 50 fans and family and friends here tonight, so it was big for him. Riggins, he came out, he wrestled hard, and he never quit, stayed in there. He didn't know he was going to go right away, and then bam, he's in the lineup. And the same thing with Rhodes. Rhodes, he doesn't give up the near falls and the tilts. He wins that match.
Yeah.
I mean, Rhodes really came out and wrestled hard and never quit. And Warner's the one that quit. I mean, Warner just never really gave himself a chance, and that's very, very unfortunate. And Hill, he didn't know he was going to really wrestle at the end there, and Joel's was a little bit bigger than he is, but he tried. He just plain got beat in that match. So I think the Hawks overall is what it is, and it wasn't a terrible do meet. There was a lot of highlights in that, and then, some places we could have done a little bit better, but if we needed to, we could have wrestled Cassiope there and won that match and really blown this open. So not too bad. We got a full week now to go in, and we got Michigan coming in. They've been struggling, and I say, in a situation like that, you kick them while they're down.
Yeah. That's today's dual meet recap presented by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants, and more just minutes south of Iowa City. Always glad that you're here to keep the level head, keep me on the even keel for, not being too down on having high expectations and high hopes.
Well, we all have high expectations, and as Iowa wrestling fans, and having the program that we've always had, and but you got to keep things in check and be realistic, and it is what it is. And I see all the Kennedys down there on the floor now, and Patrick's done a couple of interviews over there. He did, I think, an interview with Big Ten Network. He's doing an interview with our good buddy Nelly. Now he's getting swarmed by fans down there. He's a rock star here, so
yes, sir.
That's awesome to see.
18-13 the final score. Quick timeout. We'll be back with final thoughts right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hit a deer? Call Premier. Premier Automotive in North Liberty is Eastern Iowa's most trusted name in auto body repair. Our premier reputation is built on providing superior customer service, accurate estimates, and high-quality work. Our experienced staff guarantees your vehicle is restored and back on the road in no time. Premier Automotive in North Liberty or online at premierautoiowa.com. Drive safely, but if you hit a deer, call Premier.
At Oak Knoll, our mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served Iowa City for more than 55 years. Our team helps residents create home by living our values of caring, respect, enthusiasm, awareness, teamwork, and encouragement. If you're looking at retirement options, visit our website at oakknoll.com. We want you to lead life your way. Go Hawks!
We're all looking for ways to fight inflation. Choosing Monica's can help. Their portions are big, so you can share your meal with someone in your group and still get plenty. Or just take your leftovers home for a free meal tomorrow. Also, you can always order off the specials menu. Every day there are 2 items on special. And always take advantage of free bread and soft drink refills and happy hour on weekdays. Monica's, a great way to fight inflation.
This is Coralville Mayor Megan Foster. The city of Coralville was founded in 1873. Help us celebrate 150 years of building our community. Join the sesquicentennial celebration through October 2023. The city of Coralville will mark this milestone with activities, festivals, and events to celebrate our hometown's rich history, traditions, and diversity. Visit coralville.org/Coralville150 for more information about our rich history and bright future.
Your station for Iowa wrestling all season long is AM 800 KXIC in Iowa City. Now let's wrap up tonight's broadcast. Here once again is Stephen Grace.
6 out of 10 matches go the Hawkeyes' way. 18-13 is the final score over the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Hawks will hop the bus, head back home. We get back into action next Friday night back at Carver Hawkeye Arena. We close out the Big Ten portion of the schedule as we welcome in the Michigan Wolverines. That is an 8 o'clock start time. Mark and I will have all your pre-meet coverage starting at 7:45. Until then, for Mark Ironside, this is Stephen Grace. We thank you for listening in. Thank all of our sponsors as well. We haven't said it too much this year, but it's not possible for Mark and I to be here, bring this coverage to you guys without our sponsors. Please go support them. Tell them thank you, that you appreciate them supporting the Hawkeyes, both through the Hawkeye Radio Network and locally on AM 800 KXIC. Go do that and let them know how much you appreciate their coverage of Hawkeye Wrestling. Friday night, we'll talk to you from Carver. This has been Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, you've been listening to Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer, an American seed brand since 1926. Also brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings at HyVeeDeals.com. Oak Knoll, an active life care community. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, your family-friendly, dependable, and honest auto repair shop, celebrating 30 good years in Iowa City. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. Homewood and Home 2 Suites, preferred hotel of the Hawkeye Radio Network. Iowa Lottery, be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit IALottery.com for details. And by University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.
We now join Fox Sports Radio, already in progress, on 800 KXIC, and available on your Amazon smart speakers just by saying, Alexa, play 800 KXIC on iHeartRadio.
It's like, yeah, that meant that he was top 3 in terms of available quarterbacks with Brady still on the market. That shows you where we're at in terms of what you can go into the marketplace and bring to your squad.
My favorite one was Smith is yesterday, the all of the reasons he tried to come up with why Tom Brady was quitting. Like, It has to be this, and it has to be that, because he's just afraid of this. Maybe he's just tired? I don't know. Just 23. He's 46.
You think that's why Howie wanted to go out that kind of year with the divorce and walking away?
He ran that whole way and then just
I kind of think that he had a rough year. Just personally, I don't know, right. Playing-wise, personally, the whole thing, just a rough year. And he doesn't have to do this anymore. Like, what's he got left to prove? I mean, I will say, this is a legitimate thing that I was told by someone in his family, let's put it that way, is the idea of him going to another team was never really in his mindset. If he was going to play, it was going to be with Tampa, or he was going to quit. And this is what Jeff Darlington said yesterday, and I'd heard the same thing, but it wasn't, I don't report anything about Brady at this point in time because you never know. Like, next week he could change his mind, right? And, I wouldn't be surprised because he's a really emotional guy. But the problem with him going to another team, whether it was the Raiders or Jets or whatever you want to call that, is changing the culture is a lot of work, and it's a lot more work and time commitment than he probably wants to do at this point in his life. He was motivated to do it back in 2000 because he wanted to prove something coming off the Patriots, and now it's like, okay, you're a divorced dad and you got to figure out how to make sure that your kids are raised right. That kind of takes a priority over, I've got to go teach these guys how I like them to run the skinny post. So I get it.
Yeah, but he could have gone to San Francisco and could have said, hey, I just get the ball to Debo. All right, I'll give the ball here. Oh, McCaffrey's right here. I mean, he had options.
Trust me. I'm sure that Kyle Shanahan was thinking that, okay, for a couple of days. And then he heard this news. And now Kyle Shanahan's like, we have Purdy and Lance. Yeah,
we could go get Zach Wilson if we want. We're loaded up here.
That wouldn't take much. They don't have to worry about draft picks on that one. Let's just put it that way. No, they're not selling out the future to get Zach Wilson or his mom at this point in time.
Here's a couple of game-used footballs. Let's call it that. So will he break the record for fastest Hall of Fame vote when you all get together in 5 years?
I don't even. Yeah, well, whatever. It's a tie among like 14 or 15 guys. So,
just that that rapid measure of how fast you can get your arm up.
Stand up, Tom Brady, and like if anybody like even starts to, well, he cheated. It's like stop. Just
wait, hang on 1 second. Wait. Rob Parker is here. He wants to jump in. Hang on. Jason Cole, look at all he cheated. He's not the great. He's the luckiest GOAT of all time. Thanks, Rob. Thank you. All right, very good. There you go. You know what I want?
I want to wake up from that